I start screaming, ah! They're like red flagging the thing. Hey guys, Antmanmoto here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Boy, oh boy, I just had one of the best meetings I've ever had in my life. Some real exciting things coming to this channel. And I just wanted to say to the 600 plus subscribers that are on here and the guys that always comment, I just thank you so much for being here and even watching this stuff and liking it and commenting. So I just came back from a meeting with an incredibly successful meeting, an incredibly inspirational meeting, and I'm avoiding death left and right. And some real exciting stuff coming for the channel in the future, guys. Aprilia related stuff, which I'm so excited about I can't even begin to verbalize. This right here, this video, I'm going to be on the freeway, so there's not going to be really much excitement other than this. I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about things coming up in the future. I'm going to have a lot of involvement with Aprilia, and I can't disclose the exact nature, but it's just going to be so cool and like a dream come true for your boy. Antmanmoto is about to be living a dream. I didn't hit the lottery. Of course, that's the dream everybody has, you know, to be independently wealthy and never have to work again. But it's next to that, this is something I've always dreamed of. The meeting that I had was a meeting I dreamed of having. So coming up in the future, there's going to be some really cool stuff coming to Antmanmoto, and I can't wait to show it to you and tell you exactly what it is. But Lord willing, everything works out, and you know, the channel grows and people's knowledge and understanding of these fine Aprilia motorcycles will grow along with it. A guy I was talking with just now asked me about the name Antmanmoto, and he said, how did you get the name Antmanmoto? Where's that come from? It's a funny story, and I don't know if I've ever told it on this channel. And after I told him, he laughed and he said, you know, you should tell that story to your subscribers. So I was like, okay, well, if you think it'll be entertaining. He seemed to get a kick out of it. Wait a minute, hold on, let me avoid death with this big rig that is now sped up. Thank you. So it's a quick story. It's nothing major. It's nothing in depth. Back in 2001 was when I first really got into doing track days. And back then I had a 99 ZRX 1100. And if you know motorcycles, you know what the ZRX is. It's an Eddie Lawson replica motorcycle. They made a handful of them from like 1999 till the year, what was it? I want to say 2006 maybe, they stopped making them. And the very first one, or the very first two, were 1100s. After that it switched to a 1200. Well, I had the very first one they came out with in 99. And you could tell that one because there's a white and purple stripe on the tank. And on the 99, it's the only one where the white stripe is on top of the purple stripe on the tank. Fun fact about that bike. If it's a 2000 or after, the purple stripe will always be on top of the white. Fun fact. Anyway, so I'm doing like one of my first track days back in 2001, and I was at Little Talladega, and I was with a couple of friends of mine, folks I used to ride with a lot. I still ride with one of these folks, Ricky, who you've seen in videos before, but the rest of these guys I've lost touch with a while back. But back in 01, we were all discovering the track for the first time. So we went to Little Talladega and had a pretty good day. You know, I think I signed up novice class, and it was a huge amount of people on the track that day at Little Talladega, which is where the track day was. And it was just as packed as Little Talladega could be, full of riders in a class. Well, I had made it through the entire first 5 or 6 sessions without incident. You know, tires were gripping good, I was riding good, I was emulating what I saw on TV, guys like Nicky Hayden doing, Eric Bostrom was real big back then, Miguel Duhamel, Aaron Yates. I was emulating my heroes. You know, I had my elbows out like Eric used to have, and had a really good day. The final session of the day, I'm out on track, and I don't even think we had gone a full lap, or maybe we had just completed 1 lap, and was coming around, and I was in and out of people, just kind of dodging bikes on the track. There were so many people on the track, and this guy, I'll never forget, he was on like a 2-stroke. I remember hearing it, you know. Guy comes up on the inside, we're going around a left-hand turn. Guy comes up on the inside and just, boom, cleans me out. He loses the front end, his bike slides out into my bike, it takes my bike out from under me. My bike goes one way, I go the other way, and I end up laid out in the grass on the infield at Talladega, Little Talladega. And I'm laying there, and I'm just like thinking to myself, I can't believe this shit. You know, I just kind of laid there in disgust. Like, how has this actually happened to me? Kind of a thing. And as I'm laying there, I hear this voice approaching me, and he's like, "Hey man, get up! Hey, you, get up!" And I you know when you're like dazed, I'm thinking maybe I'm imagining this, or he's not talking to me, but he was talking to me, and it got closer. Next thing I know, I feel a guy grab my arm and pull me up. He's like, "Get up, man!" And I go, "Why? What happened? What's wrong?" He goes, "You're laying in an anthill." And I went, "What?" And just as he said that, I looked down, and my arm looked like it was just an ocean of red ants all over my suit. I was wearing my suit was white and red, but the sleeves were white, and there was like millions of ants on my suit. Just walking, just having a party, a rave on my upper body. Ah! I scream. I start screaming. Ah! They're like red flagging the thing. Guys are pulling off the track, and there I am on the infield doing the red ant dance in the middle of the infield. I'm stripping my clothes off. I strip my jacket off. I'm throwing it down. I'm like, I stripped down to my underneath. I had like the Under Armour. I stripped down to my Under Armour. I'm like, ah, just dancing, like just doing a dance in the middle of the thing, trying to get the bugs off me. The get off me dance. And the flag guys are laughing, and freaking guys, I could see guys laughing, looking from the sideline on their bikes. And I'm like, Jesus, you know, and I get all the ants off of me, and you know, I go back to the pits. You know, I gather up my bike that was also swarmed with ants, and I gather up my gear that I had flung off, and walked with my broken pride back to the pits. And for the remainder of that session, as guys went back onto the track, the pit guys were coming up to me, the corner guys were coming up to me talking about, "Hey, Ant-Man, you okay? Hey, look, it's Ant-Man. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, very funny, motherfucker." I was like, yeah, that's a real great joke, guys, real funny. Yeah, I had ant welts all over my arms. But fortunately, they didn't get into any of my nether regions, if you know what I'm saying. I didn't have any ants in places that they shouldn't have been, but it was pretty traumatic. And so that name Ant-Man kind of stuck for the rest of the day. Even on the way out of the thing, the guy was like, at the gate was one of the corner workers, and he high-fived and said, "Have a good one, Ant-Man." So, you know, when I started a YouTube channel, don't ask me what made me think of that, but I was trying to figure out a name, and that story just popped into my mind, and Antmanmoto was born. YouTube channel. That's where the name comes from, and it's based on a real story that actually happened. And yeah, it was one of the most humiliating days ever. But at the same time, it gave me a good story, and it gave me a killer YouTube channel name. So there you go. Anyway, thank you so much for subscribing, for being here, for watching my videos. I really love making videos, but I went through kind of a period earlier this year of just not being inspired, of being a bit confused as to what I wanted the channel to be and who I want it to be. You know, I don't want to be an outlaw, a guy running from cops and doing stupid stuff. I realize my kids and grandkids will see these videos, and you know, I want them to think, oh, he's not an idiot, he just is really into bikes. So I kind of regrouped and regathered my mental and know kind of what I want to do now, and I'm going to start moving in that direction. And I'm just very appreciative and thankful to the people that are here now in the beginning, because I consider all this the beginning. And this last year has just been a very learning experience for me. The relationships I've made, the things I've learned about video and about audio and about editing, and I have a ton more to learn. I'm still at the beginning of this, but it's kind of exciting being new at something, you know? Like, I kind of really enjoy the position of not being burnt out on something and not knowing everything about something. You know, it's like it's giving me like an eagerness to want to do better and do more and learn more and get better at this thing. So I just thank you again for being subscribers, for being here, and for being fans of riding and hopefully fans of Aprilia, because there's not a finer road going machine made, in my opinion, than these Aprilia motorcycles. And they sound damn good too. Woo! Anyway, I'll check back with you next time. As you can see, I'm just in traffic, in the worst kind of traffic. Here in Georgia, we cannot split lanes like you can do in California. I was coming back from visiting a friend down in San Diego, and on the trip I had to visit another buddy of mine, another YouTube buddy of mine, and I came from the coast and went northwest from the coast, and I was on freeways and I was in traffic like this. I was in a rental car, and the motorcycles were just zooming by between us, just zooming down the middle here. And I was so envious that that's not, like, we can't do that here in Georgia. Like, it should be legal in all 50 states, lane splitting. It should be. Like, why can't I lane split right now? There's no reason for me to be sitting here adding to this traffic. I could move between the cars effortlessly and harmlessly get to where I want to go, and we'll get to where I'm trying to go quicker, and alleviate an extra vehicle being stuck in this mess. So Georgia, Governor Kemp, why don't we sign that into law? You know, the governor's busy signing all these crazy laws into effect. Why not sign lane splitting and make that legal? I think I'm going to lobby that this year and see if I can make lane splitting legal in Georgia. Anyway, talk to you soon. Thanks for watching Antmanmoto. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. Really good things coming to the channel, and I can't wait. So I will talk to you soon. Peace.